Hey, Uncle Buck. Hey, Ozzy. Hey, Shelly. Down to the dump, Shelly. Aw. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, definitely. Everyone seems to be having a rough time these days. Everyone seems to be having a rough time lately. Hey, Shirley. On the same pit. Guess so, yeah. That's okay, Shelly. You can be a downer if you feel like it. You ever feel like being a downer? It's fine. I mean, something to talk about. Yeah, helps to fill the time, you know? That's how I look at it. It helps to fill the time. Hey, Moxie. Oh, I just saw a joke that made me mad. So you know Murphy's Law? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. You're all familiar with Murphy's Law? So, do you know? Hey, zombies. Do you know Cole's Law? It's cabbage chopped up with vinegar and mayo. Shelly actually, Shelly actually got it. Shelly actually, hi Canadian. Hey, pause. Shelly actually did basically jump to the punchline effectively. Got it. Yep. Coleslaw. So then she said it was yummy. I got it. Yeah. Dad jokes always fly over your head. Herpes on my face. I don't have herpes on my face. Anywho, just a reminder, I won't be on for the next 2 days. Also, yeah, she's home. I'll probably be here Saturday, but I might be late. I won't be able to do I doubt I'll do a gaming stream on Saturday because we're we're probably going to be celebrating my brother's birthday. So I don't know what time I actually will get home on Saturday. No, I didn't talk to her today. Thanks, Buck. Yeah. I could get him. I could have gotten him Space Side instead, but yes. Yes, he is 45 now. And he's had some bad luck with birthdays. Our dad died right around his birthday a couple years back. And then mom went to the hospital around his birthday this time. Last time he played Mass Effect. Hey, Clappage. It's been a while. It's been like probably a year or two. A couple of years, I think. Maybe a little over a year. I don't remember. Last time I did a playthrough with a bunch of mods. Not a bunch, but a handful of mods that sort of mostly designed to sort of like make the world feel more lived in. Recommend any mods? So for 1 and 3, there's diversity mods. There's LE1 diversity mod and LE3 diversity mod. Both of them, like I said, are just sort of intended to, add more background NPCs, make the NPCs look different, so they got different outfits, female Turians around, things like that. They also do some other things, a lot of just background stuff. It's all just aesthetics. It doesn't change the actual gameplay. It's purely just aesthetics. But it is very cool. For the third game, there's also one for like because when the third game came out, there was like an app you could get where characters would send like text messages just about things that you've been doing in the game. That's obviously no longer available. Quiz on Patreon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did a quiz, Mass Effect quiz. I didn't ace it, but I came close. Yeah, I don't know. It's worth just looking at like the most popular mods. It's worth looking just at like the most popular mods. Because like I said, a lot of them are just like pretty interesting. And like I said, can just make things feel. It just changes the aesthetic, the vibe. It enhances the vibe. It enhances the experience. It's one Take Earth Back for Mass Effect 3 that is very, very popular. And again, is designed to sort of expand the experience of the return to Earth at the end of Mass Effect 3. With, again, just a lot more NPCs around that base. Forward operating base. So things like that. Yeah, I don't know what, like, the diversity project, they did it for, like, people did it for first and third game. I don't know why they didn't do it for the second game. I guess maybe because the hubs, you spend so much less time around. is my only thought. Like a lot of the missions, there's not like a lot of fair number of the missions you go on. There's just not much there. Like it's just not a lot of opportunity to add in shit. Like somebody was trying, but nowhere near as complete as the 1 and 3 mods. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why 2 didn't get the same treatment from the people from those the modders for like as far as that goes. Yeah, I do love the games, and I'll probably end up getting back to it, doing another playthrough at some point. Every so often, there's a couple mods I check in to see if there's like any more updates. Some of them are still, some of them are still updating a little bit. Anyway, I do love the franchise. It's nice for game. It is very nice. That's why I've got it. That's why I have it prominently displayed. Hey, Vanilla. And we just about Tylenol time. Think Buttercup will show up to mention Tylenol? Anyway, anything else to talk about? D12, yep. Yeah, so anything else to talk about? I got nothing. I was working all day, so I don't have anything to talk about. Yeah, anything? Anyone got anything new going on? Anyone? Anything? That's buddy. Did you grab a Tylenol while you were up? And stuff. That's good. I don't know. When is my new? It's that time of the year. My reaction to Killing Heidi. Yeah, my reaction to Killing Heidi went up on Patreon yesterday. So there's that. D12. It's the D12 time of year. I don't know how you. I don't know if you'll like the review because I did. Yeah, I did kind of say that I wasn't terribly impressed with it. Weird. Yeah, it's their second album slash final album because they only released two albums. I think. If I'm remembering correctly, which I might not be. She went solo. Yeah. Well, I didn't check out her solo stuff. I checked out the second album from when she was in a band. Hey, boop. Also, I've started recording reactions to Corner Gas for Patreon. We'll see how long I keep that up for. It's going to depend on comments I get, but hey, heck. So I've recorded a couple reactions to a couple episodes of Corner Gas. That shit was so good. And it got me thinking about like Canadian humor. I feel like Canada does have a very distinctive type of humor. It's this mix of like irony, absurdity, and humanity. Yeah. It is different from US or UK comedy. Okay, Corner Gas, but I got no focus at the moment. I'll wait. Fair enough. You need to be in a better frame of mind or something. Yeah, I get that. Hey, strawberries. Oh shit, that's true. I guess we know why Buttercup didn't come in to remind Uncle about the Tylenol. I'm sure she would, but I mean, it's another city. Go. I literally can't. There's literally no way for me to get up there. Like, I don't drive. Only way up would be a bus or train that goes first to Montreal and then to Ottawa. And like they wouldn't be running right now. Nothing would be like, bus train wouldn't be running right now. I genuinely don't have a way to get to visit her. Tupperware, right? Yeah, I imagine just some medication. Worst case, they keep her overnight to keep an eye on her, and then probably send her home tomorrow. I did send her a message, so we'll see if she responds. Give her to eat. Yeah, she's probably eating a lot of takeout. And probably not particularly healthy takeout either. Strike a match and scream fire. What she ate today was 3 measly tacos. I mean, suppose. Yeah, I suppose tacos are dead. Tacos are not bad for you. Depends what you're putting in them, I suppose. But in general, yeah, tacos are. Yeah, you got meat, you got veggies, you got grains, and 3 of them isn't actually that bad. Hey, Gabriel. And yeah, three tacos isn't actually bad. I'm a weirdo and I don't eat tacos, but if I did eat tacos, I could probably eat 2. Like if I did eat tacos, I could probably manage 2 of them. Rice and beans on the side. Yeah, which are, both good. Good for you. I don't eat tacos. Because I'm weird. Because I'm just really fucking weird. The taco you'd like. Of course. Tacos are good. Yep. But I am very, very weird. That's like what you like. Yeah. Nah, she hasn't. She hasn't responded back yet. Weird in the best way. I mean, not gonna lie, I'd kind of prefer to be. I'd prefer if I wasn't such a picky eater. It's a pain in the ass. Anything. I mean, it's not that easy for me. Like, it's not easy for me to do that. Like, it's like I can't bring myself to try new things. I think the last time I tried something new was sushi, and that was a failure. Thanks, pause. Some strawberries did say she was going to ER. Give me anxiety. Yeah, and I just can't do it. Like maybe if it's something like everything's edible once. Like I have to actually want to try it. The next I did what was on our plate and we didn't eat. Or we didn't eat. There she is. But I mean, as far as that goes, Uncle Buck, like I feel like my mom tried that sometimes, and I wouldn't eat. Like if it is like you eat this or you eat nothing, guess I'm eating nothing. Hey Julia, get a blood pressure cuff. Julia, I'm gonna check it again in a couple hours. She did say she's calling a nurse to get some advice before she goes in. Which seems reasonable. Your mom cooked good food though. Well, so did mine. My mom, yeah, my mom was a good cook. Just some things I just didn't want to eat. Taste, expectation, textural. Yep. A lot of things. Talia or Liara. Hey, Stella. Smokes that weird devil's lettuce and drinks this many drinks. As far as Talia or Liara goes, I mean, I usually went with the Liara. I do like Talia a lot too, though. I do really like Talia as well. You're a Garrus girl. Yeah, sadly, I'm just not into guys, so I like Garrus as a friend. It's okay. Yeah. No Shepard without Vicarian. Okay. From, yeah, Garrus in Mass Effect. Garrus from Mass Effect. No Shepard without Vicarian. Romance, exactly. I will say, for as much as they fucked up with at the very end of Mass Effect 3, and as much as there were like elements that that I didn't like throughout it, you know, the Crucible was kind of a was a very Deus Ex Machina idea from the start. Um, and frankly, kind of went against a central theme of the entire series. Um, I also disliked the fact that both Edie and the Geth had sort of Pinocchio subplots of, ooh, I need to be real. I want to be alive. I want to be a real boy. I want to be a real girl. Like, you know, didn't really care for that element of it. But, you know, there were things I disliked about it. The ending was the worst part. Um, but for all that, they absolutely nailed character relationships in the third game. Like, they had good characters in 1 and 2. But in 3, they felt so like the relationships felt so much more like organic. Conversations felt more natural. It's a shame it was bogged down. It's a shame that, hey, Nutmeg, It's a shame that it all got sort of overshadowed by an absolutely horrendous ending. Just a complete fuck up on every conceivable level. And they had such a good ending as it was. Yeah. The confrontation between Shepard, Anderson, and the Illusive Man. It was, and like that final conversation with Anderson. It was a beautiful ending. And everything after that was a complete fuck off. Fuck it. Butchered Pharaohs by accident. Anyone that's not seen Happy. So something that's funny for me, and like my very first time playing through Mass Effect, I didn't like way back in like 2008 on the original Xbox or the Xbox 360, the like but way like the original version of it. I was playing Paragon, so it's like, hey, use your grenades to knock out the colonists. Sure, all right, no problem. Get back to the colony, and there's creepers right outside. There's those Thorian creepers right outside. And I thought, shit, those are the colonists, right? So I started spamming the grenades at those things, trying to knock them down I used up all my grenades before I realized those aren't the colonists. So 20 colonists and no grenades. And there was no dedicated melee button on that version. All right. Whip out my sniper rifle, overheat it, boom, boom. Overheat it while I run towards the colonists. No, not game over. No. You killed me. No, I didn't kill anybody. I actually did do it without killing anybody. But the only way I could do it, I had to rely on melee at that point. So, sniper rifle, 2 shots to overheat it. And then it takes forever to cool down. And while it's cooling down, it's a lot easier to melee. So run towards them, overheat sniper rifle, boom, boom, boom. Oh, overheat it. Oh, sniper rifle's available again. Boom! It's just the least efficient way possible of doing it, but I fucking did it. And then I never used the grenades again. I think that's the only time. That's the only time people will use grenades in Mass Effect 1. That one section. Literally the only time throughout the entirety of Mass Effect 1 where people actually bother to use grenades. I'm gonna get more water. I'll be back right back. Back in a minute. Hi, Daniela. I don't know why people don't use the grenades in Mass Effect One. Like, I know why I don't. You know, it's another. It's just another thing to keep track of. I've got the guns. I've got the powers. Grenades are just one more thing to think about, and I'm not good at thinking when I play video games. I'm a little bit too straightforward. It's why I'm not good. It's not why I'm not good at video games. Is because I'm very I'm too straightforward to actually be good at video games. Um, so I know why I don't use the grenades in Mass Effect One, but I don't know why nobody does. Because it is just universally. They got removed. Like Mass Effect Two removed grenades entirely just because of how much a meme it was that nobody used them in the first game. So I don't know why they were so unused why so few people used them in the first game. Because you'd think people who are good at video games would use all the tools at their disposal. And yet, when it comes to the grenades, everyone's just like, yeah, fuck that. I don't know. Maybe it's just that they felt superfluous. the guns and powers are both very effective in one. The combat is broken in general in the first game, like in a way that favors the player. You know, even when you get to higher difficulty levels, it's all it does is just turn the enemies into bullet sponges. It doesn't really make things more difficult. It just makes them take longer. And grenades are generally not going to do that much extra. You know, that much extra damage or anything like that. So I suppose they did just feel superfluous in the first game. The re-edition in 3, they were made more useful just because enemies were smarter. You know, they made better use of cover, so you could throw a grenade behind cover to flush enemies out. Whereas in 1, enemies were kind of stupid and didn't make good use of cover. Of course, half the time the player didn't need to make good use of cover either, because like I said, combat was kind of broken. There's a long one. Long beard here. I mean, I told her to let me know if she has any, if she gets any updates. Like, I told her she said she was going to call a nurse. I told her to let me know what the nurse says. So. For right now, she's probably still waiting to speak with the nurse. See, having an idea is truly awful. Yeah, it's probably not great for her. Ada Lara. At all interesting. Well, I'll probably be going to my brother's birthday dinner this Saturday. Um, we sort of missed his birthday last week. So, so probably gonna be heading out to dinner with him this weekend. Like the three of us will probably be doing dinner this weekend. Me, him, and my mom. I mean, so depending on what time I get back and how I feel, I might try to come live, but I can't make any promises. It also means I'm gonna have to do my groceries on Sunday. I always do my groceries on Saturday. I'm gonna have to do them on Sunday. Details for this? I don't know. I don't know yet. Don't think we've even had time to discuss a destination yet. My mom was going to talk to him, so like I don't know. She'll be getting back to me. She's supposed to like let me know. Messed my tested for doing on set. That's what I'm saying. Just visit Jack, please. It's not actually particularly great. That's true. Yeah, I wouldn't say until after I get back, just because there was that occasion where Chantel and I went out for dinner. We didn't even say where we were going, but there was an occasion where we went for dinner. People figured out where we went and called the restaurant. And even though I don't think that would happen with me going out with my family, definitely a risk I'd rather not take. Yeah. Yeah, deeply fucked up thing to do. steady connection at the moment. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Hopefully it stays steady for the next 10 minutes. I mean, yeah, at least the next 10 minutes. Hopefully beyond that as well, but at least the next 10 minutes. What were you wondering, Uncle Buck? Haven't worn a comfy butt dent into the chair yet? I mean, no butt dent yet. Hopefully, it's a good long time before before my chair has a butt dent. Because that'll indicate that I'm starting to wear it down. I don't want it worn. I don't want this chair worn down anytime soon. I haven't had it anywhere near long enough for that. calculated. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Well, who knows? Maybe it could be my end, although it seems steady on my end. I'm not seeing any lag on my screen, and it shows, full internet connection. So I don't see any indication of a problem on my end, but smell like a couple times. Yeah. Yeah, so who knows? Could be anything. So you can say bye-bye to your little buddies. The moon passed by the satellite on its way through Uranus. Uranus. With drops of Jupiter in its hair. No. I wonder with Jupiter's a gas giant, so like drops of gas. Do you really get drops of gas? Drops feels like the wrong term to use when describing gas. Clouds, um, bubbles. I literally said out loud, "You're cute." And then he said no. Then I said, "Hey." Well, on that note, we get going. Hopefully, I'll see y'all Saturday. If not, then Sunday. In any event, good night, everybody.